Morning, YouTube. Just a quiet little country road outside of Coldwater, Ohio. This is what, 218?
219.
219, Ohio State Route 219.
Semis ever give you any problems?
Nah.
This kind of deal?
Nah, they don't.
I think so.
The traffic coming up here on US 66 really wasn't that bad Wednesday. When I was riding up from Piqua, so it really wasn't that bad.
So we're approaching Montezuma.
Montezuma, yeah.
That's the airport. I know that.
Oh, the airport for Salina.
It's very small, but
Oh, yeah.
it's doable for extreme emergencies.
Yeah. Oh, it's a small area. They could, I'm sure Lima and
Yeah.
Dayton and Toledo and Columbus do the job just fine for bigger things. Montezuma.
Probably named it after an Indian. Sounds
Yeah, yeah, it sounds like it too. Yeah, it definitely does. Oh, we'll probably just stay right on 219, won't we?
Yeah, that's my game plan. It gets you there faster.
Oh, yeah.
I should.
Oh, so 219 runs right into New Bremen.
We'll hit 66 and then you take a left and we'll get to New Bremen.
Okay.
You said New Bremen, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where the church is at.
I think it's on the east side of New Bremen.
like this, you don't see all the bars, but when you're along the lake shore.
Yeah, lakeshore. Oh yeah, because I seen a few of them on Google Maps when I was, going through Street View. There's a couple that are visible from the road, but not many of them are.
I think that's some kind of bike path.
Yeah, it is some kind of.
I walked it a couple of times. Not the entire thing, but
Yeah.
parts of it.
The bar that had the best water was the one at the very end. I can't remember what it's called, but I stopped there yesterday. Yeah, they had the best water.
They're supposed to have good food there.
Oh yeah. But I asked for some water yesterday, and the water was very drinkable. I kind of worry about how people actually, if they feel safe drinking the public water or not from that lake, given all the issues.
You got a water plant around here. They try to do what they can.
Yeah, do to treat it.
All the inspections.
But I'm sure people are still skeptical of it, that. Because, what I seen yesterday, there were parts of the lake that looked worse than others, and it just.
It's sad because I can remember the days when it was really clean. You could ski in it, boat in it. I mean,
swim in it.
Boat, swim.
Yeah, you can't swim anymore, but you can boat. Yeah, plus who knows if it's ever going to be to that point again where it's swimmable again. Probably not over the next 10 or 15 years. Because it's... And depending on who you ask, there's people that are saying that it's not getting any better, it's getting worse.
Well, they're sticking a lot of money into it.
Yeah. But, my friend was saying until they get serious about stopping the runoff from the farms, that they're just kicking the can, Like yesterday, I got a video of this treatment train right here, and that's all good and fine, but until they stop the runoff from the farms, that they're just really playing kick the can, Which in some ways is true. But I know how important farming is to this area, so trying to, find that middle ground, for both the lake and the farmers, that's probably not an easy thing to do, Or trying to get them to use chemicals and fertilizers that aren't harming everything. And I tell you, with that situation in Toledo last year with that water situation, I think the only reason why you guys haven't had that type of catastrophe here is because I think... Oh yeah, they had all that crap in the water from all the algae and all the stuff. It just was much higher than normal, and I think the only reason they probably have not had something that large of a scale here, because unless you're in the villages or towns are directly on the lake, almost everybody here is on well water. Because I'm sure it's been a worry of the residents for a long time, since the lake has had all these issues.
Oh, that one year was really bad.
Yeah, 2010, I remember. I think it was 2010. It was
abandoned, and they wouldn't let boats or anything in it.
Yeah, because I remember seeing some videos from the year 2010 where the water, it just looked really catastrophic. It looked...
I guess they had a story in the paper about a dog drinking the water and it died, so
oh man.
last straw.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Yeah, probably if I get to Lime, I'll probably have a look around the downtown part of the city, because I definitely want to see how that, you know, how that's looking. I know when I was going through St. Mary's yesterday, I've noticed some of their downtown was, they had several buildings that were abandoned, you know, through there, that where they were just empty.
Yeah.
So going to Lima is kind of a good chance to show people, you know, how a town that's probably been in similar economic condition to Dayton and Toledo is faring.
They try to keep the history in it. You know, they don't want to tear it all. They try to refurbish whatever they do.
Oh yeah. Well, except for the schools, I've seen these darn public school idiots tear down and steal money from so many of our beautiful old schools they've torn down. I know in Piqua they're tearing down their last few remaining older schools. I think they're tearing down Wilder right now.
That one football field they turned into a soccer field.
Yeah. Because I know they're tearing down Wilder right now, and then Bennett is going to be the last one, I think, up there. But it's just a shame. I mean, I've seen what they did in Dayton and Toledo and all these other cities to almost all the old and beautiful schools, and it really isn't.
So what I think they're trying to do is turn the high schools into small little colleges.
Yeah.
Ready for whatever.
Well, you see,
you got to be competitive.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you see. Well, you see, ultimately, you know, my friend was telling me this, and he's, you know, there's two reasons why they demolished, although charter schools and that are not an issue this far out in the middle of the country, but closer in the cities. There's two reasons why they tore that stuff down. One, it was to prevent charter schools from getting them. They didn't want competition from charter schools. And two was to give, we'll be there in a few minutes, and two was to give their construction buddies a handout, is basically what he told me, you know, that's why they're doing it, because they want, because they didn't want charter schools, you know, getting the property, so that's why they didn't want to sell it, you know. They just figured we'll just eliminate it, you know. Which makes sense. And of course, where I live at, I mean, I of course know the political stupidity that goes on down there, so I could pretty much attest that that's right on the money. That's ultimately why they did it. Because they figure if they can eliminate the competition, you know, then the public schools don't have as much to compete with.
I think 66 is coming up.
Yeah, I think it is too. I think that's it right there, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, YouTube, that's it for this one.